Good morning, children. In the last class, we have studied about living and non living things. Now, we shall study about the plant kingdom. In plant kingdom, we will go through the different parts of the body, that is, the root, stem, leaf, fruit, and flower. Living things can be broadly divided into plants and animals. We too belong to animal kingdom. Why is it so? We shall see that. Children, our ancestors were also apes. That is, earlier we were apes. Then this is how the development took place in the human being. And here is we with the clothes. This is how the development took place from the apes to man. So, even it is said that even we belong to the animals. Before we begin with the plant kingdom in detail, we shall revise the parts of the plant. These are the roots, then stem, leaf, fruits, and flower. Children, when you look at a plant, how can you tell it is a plant or which plant it is? It is because of their uniqueness. They have root, stem or trunk. Leaves of all plants are different from each other. We find that the shape of leaf of each plant is different from each other. The flowers are also different and the seeds too. Now we shall study about the roots of a plant. Roots are very important part of a plant as they help in fixing the plant firmly to the ground, thus giving support to the rest of the plant. This helps the plant from being blown away by strong wind. Roots hold the soil tightly. This stops the soil from being washed away during heavy rains. So in this picture you can see that how this tiny tree in front has held the mud tightly. So same way when it rains heavily, the roots hold the mud tightly and it stops from being washed away. Roots mostly grow in soil. They have tiny hair on them called root hairs. So children, you all can see the picture here. There is one main root and there are tiny like hair part to the roots. So they are called root hairs. These root hairs absorb water and mineral salt from the soil and carry them to the stem, and the parts use this to prepare food. Some roots also store food for the plants. We eat some of these roots like beetroot, radish, carrot, etc. Children, there is an activity on page number 22. Go through the picture and read the words and match them correctly. Now we shall see the type of roots, the three types of roots. Those are tap root system, fibrous root system, and aerial root system. So what is tap root system? Carrot, radish have main root with themselves, and they are thinner roots growing from it. That is tap root. These roots grow deep into the soil. So can you see the picture here in front, children? The main root is thinner, and you can see many other root branches to it and the root hair. And here carrot and beetroot, they themselves are the roots, and we can see the root hair connected to them. What are fibrous roots? Fibrous roots grow from the end of the stem and are almost of the same size. They do not grow deep inside, they spread out. So you all must be able to see the picture right in front. As soon as there is the end for the stem, the fibrous roots have spread out. They have not gone deep into the ground. And almost all the roots are of the same size. Some of the plants like coconut, onion, and grass are the example for fibrous root. They do not have a main root, they have fibrous root. Look at this onion also, it's spring onion, how the roots have spread out. Children, you all can see the difference here. What are the tap roots and the fibrous roots? How the tap root has one main root and the branches have spread out, and on the other part, fibrous root, the roots have begun as soon as the stem has ended and they have just spread out, and they are almost of the same size. Some trees have special roots which grow down from the branches far above the soil and act as a prop. So when we hold some prop during dance, we hold them in our hands and move them. So same with these trees also. That is banyan tree and mangrove tree. The roots are hanging from the branches and they support the trees. This is banyan tree here in front, and this is mangrove tree. So the roots that are hanging from the branch of the tree, they are called as aerial roots.